Ulster County Comptroller Elliott Auerbach is turning up the heat against the county's top elected leaders, Executive Michael Hein and the Legislature. He filed a lawsuit in Supreme Court on Wednesday. The issue? Cuts to his 2017 budget that have resulted in a staff reduction, including the loss of one job.
We have literally saw a 6% reduction in staff time as a result of this budget cut and a 15% reduction in total staff. So when you put all that together, and we're not talking about an office that's huge, we're talking about 7 folks that work here.
Auerbach, who lost his request for a temporary restraining order to block Hein's budget from going into effect, said the lawsuit represents his fight to protect the 183,000 residents of Ulster County.
We are the independent watchdog, and we feel that our ability to perform our charter charge is being impeded by these cuts. We're there to ensure, A, that the taxpayers' money is being well spent, and B, that we do not put county employees, elected officials, legislators in harm's way. So we feel that our audits serve several purposes, and we, in fact, realize that several of them have really raised the ire of our elected officials.
Though the county legislature recently restored a portion of his budget, Auerbach has publicly said Hein's cuts have been motivated by political vendetta.
I think that we have touched on some sensitive nerves in several of our audits. I could see the legislature bristle when we audited them for their time and attendance. I'm sure the county executive's office has bristled several times as we look over their shoulder.
Michael Siegel, the lead attorney for Auerbach's office during the litigation, said he plans to fight it on the basis that the executive and legislature are violating the county charter.
We, in assessing the Ulster County Controller's office, believe that they play an important role in the county in protecting the citizens here, and that they act as a deterrent against corruption in government. We've been astonished at the recent indictments of public officials who work together and become cronies, and without having someone looking over their shoulders, they become emboldened. And we feel it is essential that the controller has an independent status and that he can fight this type of activity.
Hein was unavailable for an on-camera interview on Thursday, but in an emailed statement to the press, he called Auerbach's request for a temporary restraining order frivolous and noted that the bipartisan budget passed overwhelmingly. Hein called himself a reformer who has made many sacrifices in the executive branch and said, "I understand that many politicians like the comptroller do not want to tighten their belt. However, I firmly believe that no elected official should be above running a more efficient operation to better serve our taxpayers. Today, thankfully, the taxpayers won again."
Both independent elected officials need to learn to work together. I mean, again, they're there on behalf of the public. The public has put the trust in each one of these offices to ensure that government is being run efficiently, effectively, and economically. And we hope that that carries through in this lawsuit, and this resonates with the legislature because they too play a very important role here as well. They are the appropriating body, they are the policy setting body, and we hope that our lawsuit makes them recognize the value and the importance of our office.